Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to start our journey through the world of programming, journey through which you will learn to understand the fundamental concept of computer science. And today we are going to learn the concepts of an array. What's an array? Array are like building blocks of the data, the backbones of many algorithms. Let's understand it with a real life scenario. Imagine you have a collection of books, each with its own title and author. How could you organize the book to easily find that one? You could use a bookshelf where each book has its own designated place, making it easy to locate. And same as array are much like bookshelf. They provide us with a semantic way to store multiple pieces of information in an ordered manner, each with its unique position, which is called an index. These indexes start from 0 to the first element, which is at zeroth index, and the second at 1, and so on. As you can read the definition of an array, array is a collection of elements. Sorry. See, as you can see, an array is a collection of all elements which is of the same data type, which is arranged in a linear order. Linear order means it's just a linear, you can perform a linear search on that operation. It is stored in a contiguous memory location and starting from 0 for the first element. Just move to the next element. The declaration and the initialization. As you see, in Java, we declare an array using these following concepts. In starting, we should write the data type, that's integer, string, boolean, or any others. After that, square bracket. Then array name, and with the new keyword, you can have new data type which you have given it earlier with the proper size 5, 4, 3, like this. As you can see in this image, this is the first index which is given to the first element of the array, and next element has been given the number 1, third element has been given the number 2. So in array, the starting element has a zeroth index. Hence, we can use these two methods. First method is where you can create an array using the new keyword, and in second, you can just you enter the elements of that array. I can show you some of the codes that how can you perform these array creations. Let's move on to the online GDB. You can just search online GDB Java compiler. You can perform this in Visual Studio Code, IntelliJ IDEA. There are multiple type of tools where you can perform this type of Java language. See, this is the online Java compiler. This is the basic syntax, the main class, the main function in which we have to write all the methods and variables function. We all have to write in the main functions. So let's try to see the code. Writing to create and slicing an array using new keyword, new int. Now the size, (34), marks 1 is equals to 45, marks of third element is equals to 56. Now you need to show that how you can print these all things. If you will write only the marks, you won't be getting the proper output. You will getting the memory allocations. But this output just the memory allocation. But if you want the number, you have to write it under the square bracket. If you want the number 45, which is the second element, and but this is at the index number 1, so you have to write the index number 1, and you can see now you can get number 45. That's it. If you want to sum them, sum them the marks, you can write just marks of 0, marks of third element, and you can get all the outputs. 34 plus 45 plus 56 is equals to 135. That's it. There is second method also that you can add by using curly braces. 34, 45, 56. You can now you can get the same answer as you got the before, 135. And this is, but now you want the input from the user, so you can write this using a scanner. Some name SC, I have taken the name SC, and is equals to new keyword scanner system.in. This is the syntax for getting the input from the user. And if you want to add the integer or a string, we are taking integer number, integer num name, it is a variable name, SC, as I've taken scanner short form as SC, so SC dot next int. Int means integer. If you are writing here a string, then you do not write the int part. Just remove that dot next int, and you have to write only dot next or dot next line. But we are taking here now int part, so just the integer int num is equals to dot next int. So I am taking input from the users and printing its element. So again I have to create the number arrays. Now again the new array. Sorry. It's new int. This is the common mistakes we all are doing. New int, and initializing it with array size like 3 or something. You can take it as different. Now no, you can just initialize it with using num, as user has given some input, so you can take it as num. Okay, now for int I is equals to 0, I less than num I plus plus. This is the for loop syntax. Now you can just take the input of an array elements using this for loop statement. Next int, and print the number in array. Now you have to print the number in array. So how will you will again begin with a for loop. Int I is equals to array dot length I plus plus. Now println array of I plus 3 as an input. Alright, elements 4, 3, 1. But the element is not just printed. But why? I don't think so. See, element is printed, but I have written println, so it is printed in next line. 3, 0, 1, 2. See, you got the elements just 0, 1 and 2.